If you always struggle to find consistency whenever you're trying to lose fat and get in shape, we're going to talk about how you go about fixing that in this video. Maybe you're always putting off getting started because you're waiting for the right time, and then when you do get started, life seems to happen. Maybe it's the kids come out of school, so that ruins your routine. It could be stress from your work demands increasing, or maybe you pick up an injury and it just kind of feels like anytime you get some momentum going, something always seems to knock you off your stride. One of the key things to understand is that it's not about the circumstances and the challenges that life throws in your way. It's likely that you've been operating in a mentality that I call the on-off switch. People who tend to start and stop, get going when the time's right, but when life starts to create some friction, they have an off switch, rather than trying to find ways that they can stay consistent. People who do stay consistent and achieve their fitness goals, it's not that they have the best luck and life just doesn't throw any hurdles in their path. They operate in a mentality called the 1 to 10 dial. So whenever stress goes up and they get less time, rather than hitting the off switch, they just ask themselves the questions, how can I stay consistent without completely switching off? And usually that just means dialing things down. So maybe when the going's good and you've got time to hit 3 workouts a week or more, and then life gets really busy, you need to dial that down and you turn your 1 hour workouts into 20-minute workouts. Maybe you pick one main exercise where you continue to make progress and you can get some sort of training done really efficiently without having to drop the habit of physical training. Because when you drop the habit entirely, you're never really making a lifestyle change. You're always starting and stopping, and it always makes it harder to get going again. It's easier to keep going than it is to restart. So before you do get started again, make a plan for what your ideal workout week is, but also what's your minimal effective dose for when the shit hits the fan. You also need to take that approach with your food as well. If life's getting crazy busy and you're travelling or eating on the go, can you get 1 meal a day? Getting plenty of protein, fruits and vegetables, and mostly whole foods, at least 1 meal a day. Sometimes that's breakfast. Before the chaos of the day starts, you just get up, have a great breakfast after your 10 or 20 minute workout, and that can make a massive difference to keeping a foot on the ground, maintaining consistency with your good habits, and also keeping your mental game sharp, because you're not giving up, you're not quitting on yourself again. Because every time you do quit, you put a little deposit in the self-doubt and limiting belief bank account. But even though you might not be making the best progress with your physique or your fitness, when you are dialed down, you're making small investments into the confidence and self-belief bank account.